They thought they were moving into their dream home. They were wrong. 657 Boulevard, Westfield, a house with charm, history, and secrets. Among the bills was a letter with no return address to the new owner. It began, and what followed would haunt them forever. The Broaddus family was being watched, and they didn't even know it yet. The letter spoke of the house like it was alive, as if it had a soul and a master. Who has the bedrooms facing the street? I'll know once you move in. They noticed shadows in windows, but no one should have been inside. The second letter was more personal, more threatening. I am in charge, the letter said, and the house is mine. Derek installed cameras, locks, alarms, everything to protect his family. But how do you protect yourself from something you can't see? He pinned names to a board. Neighbors, friends, all suspects. Maria held the third letter with trembling hands. It knew their children's names. The kitchen locked, but the letter was placed on the counter. How? The Langfords next door seemed odd, too quiet, too observant. Michael Langford had a habit of staring at the house for hours. Toys were moved, but the kids hadn't been outside. Derek watched the street every night, looking for the watcher. Police could find nothing. No prints, no witnesses, just fear. A sealed panel in the basement wall drew their attention. Inside was a narrow crawl space. Cold, silent, forgotten. They found a room, a chair, a blanket, wrappers. Someone had lived there. On the wall, old photos, black and white, of children smiling. One photo had a message. I watched you too. Derek stopped sleeping. He just watched, waited, obsessed. Maria heard whispers at night, but no one was there. The hallway lights flickered. Then the shadows moved. Hands, shadowy, formless, reached toward her daughter's door. The mirror showed someone else, but no one stood behind her. Contractors discovered something impossible. Passageways inside the walls, tunnels, hidden doors, shafts that led into bedrooms. Peepholes were drilled into the children's walls. The house was built to be watched from within. It wasn't just a home. It was a machine for stalking. The family packed in the middle of the night. They were done. They had never even moved in. The house wouldn't let them. A priest came to bless the property. The walls groaned in response. Demolition exposed the house's secrets. The watcher had nowhere left to hide. And then everything stopped. No more letters, no more whispers. The house stood silent, empty, watching. A child's drawing was found. A man in the walls, faceless. One last letter, never opened. left on the doorstep. Another family moved in. The house was quiet for now, but someone saw something in the attic window. Just for a second, the clouds never seemed to move above 657 Boulevard. Street lights flickered when you walked by the house. Only that house. Old newspapers told stories that never made the news. Was it a spirit? A man? Or something older? If a house can watch you, what else can it do? Thanks for watching.